What if the key to keeping your energy, mental clarity, and spirit alive wasn't locked away in expensive tonics or hidden secrets for the privileged few, but in one precise spot on your own body? So subtle you could go your whole life without realizing an ancient power was quietly pulsing there, a doorway to vitality and inner strength. That point exists in Eastern tradition. It's called ST-36, the master point of eternal youth. For centuries, by Chinese sages and warriors, saw it as essential. They said soldiers who pressed it could march for miles without exhaustion, as if a hidden reservoir of energy had been released beneath their skin. But endurance is only part of its story. This point holds a deeper mystery, the power to awaken the life force flowing through you, to calm the mind and to reconnect with your immortal essence. Picture your body as a temple of hidden corridors with ST-36 as one of the secret doors. Touching it doesn't just ease tension or revive muscles. It triggers a memory in your cells that they were built for abundance. With every press, with every conscious breath, what looks like a simple gesture becomes a sacred ritual, a spark that activates your inner strength. Why is this point so fascinating? Because it bridges the physical and the spiritual. On the body level, it aids digestion, boosts immunity, and restores vitality. On the soul level, it opens the flow of qi, the life energy that runs through invisible rivers, connecting every part of you. In short, it's a life switch. In this journey, we'll explore not only where ST-36 is and how to use it, but also its philosophical roots, the wisdom around it, and how it can guide you toward living fully, peacefully, and powerfully. Here, youth isn't treated as a shallow fixation on appearance, but as a vibrant state where body, mind, and spirit support each other in harmony. You'll learn what this point symbolized in ancient traditions, how activating it strengthens both the physical and spiritual sides of life, and how it can become a daily ritual of reconnecting with yourself and with the creative force that sustains the universe. The secret of lasting vitality isn't hiding in bottles or impossible formulas. It lives in the wisdom of your own body in sacred places like ST-36 waiting to be awakened. Once you experience it, you'll see that the real miracle isn't just adding years to your life, but adding more life and awareness to every year. To truly value ST-36, we have to go back to the roots of Chinese medicine, to a worldview where the human body wasn't seen as separate parts, but as a miniature universe. Each meridian was a river of energy, each point a meeting place where heaven and earth touched. ST-36, also known as Zusani, has been revered for thousands of years as one of acupuncture's most powerful points. The name itself tells a story. Zu means leg and San Li translates to 3 miles. The idea was simple. By pressing this point, a tired traveler could walk 3 more miles without faltering. To the ancients, this wasn't just a physical boost, but proof of the body's hidden stores of life force. Classic texts like the Hanged Ning, the Yellow Emperor's inner canon describe it as a longevity point that could restore strength and extend life. It wasn't just about curing fatigue. It was about accessing the essence of vitality, the flow of qi that keeps body, mind, and spirit in balance. ST-36 symbolized the union of earth and sky, located on the stomach meridian, the channel that transforms food into energy. Its stimulation did more than nourish the body. It harmonized the solar plexus, the center of will, confidence, and resilience. For the wise, pressing this point connected physical nourishment with spiritual strength. That's why Taoist monks considered it indispensable for meditation and inner alchemy. To them, youth was never about looks, but about flow. When energy channels stayed open, life moved like a free river. ST-36 was the guardian of that current, a reminder that the body cared for as a sacred vessel can hold eternity in the present. In the West, this knowledge came late and was often dismissed. Science reduced the body to machinery. Yet those who tried it saw remarkable effects on vitality, digestion, and immunity. What seemed mysterious to scientists was simply the logic of the universe expressed through the human body. So ST-36 isn't some exotic fad. It reflects a philosophy that viewed humans as a mirror of the cosmos, Activating it is more than massage. It's reconnecting with ancestral wisdom, reminding us that strength and vitality aren't hunted outside, but awakened within. ST-36 Zusani is more than a point on your leg. It's a crossroads where vital energy gathers like a hidden spring. To find it takes more than anatomy. It takes presence, awareness, and the willingness to see your body as a sacred map. Where exactly is it? On the outer lower leg, just below the knee. Bend your leg and place 4 fingers beneath your kneecap. Then slide slightly outward towards the shin. That's where ST-36 rests. Beyond technique, what truly matters is the feeling. When you press this point, you might notice a special sensitivity, almost as if your body recognizes you've touched a hidden doorway. ST-36 is called the master point of youth, because stimulating it awakens energy that nourishes both the body and the spirit. Medically, it's known to improve digestion, boost the immune system, and balance the body's energy. On a deeper level, it ignites the inner fire, the chewy that fuels not just muscles, but also willpower, clarity of mind, and emotional calm. Picture your body as an oil lamp. Over time, the flame dims, not because the fire is gone, but because the oil isn't flowing properly. ST-36 acts like a secret channel that releases that vital oil, keeping the flame alive. Each mindful press rekindles the flame, reminding your body it was designed for vitality, not early decline. In the past, warriors pressed this point before long battles, not just to endure physically, but to keep their minds sharp and their spirits steady. It was a way of entering the fight, not from fear, but with an inner certainty of being connected to something greater. Taoist monks also used it to sustain meditation. Since opening this channel, let them sit in stillness for hours without their bodies weakening. Even today, whether we describe it with medical terms or spiritual language, the mystery is the same. Activating ST-36 reaches beyond muscles and nerves. It's like striking a drum inside your body. The vibration spreads everywhere, reminding every cell that it belongs to a larger symphony. That's the first part of its mystery. It's not just physical, but a symbolic key to vitality, clarity, and inner strength. The body responds with renewed energy, while the spirit wakes as if someone struck the gong of the soul. When people talk about ST-36, they usually focus on physical strength and disease prevention, but its deeper mystery is invisible. This point is also an emotional and spiritual portal, a switch that reconnects us with life's flow and reminds us that true youth is more a state of consciousness than a number on a calendar. In traditional Chinese medicine, the stomach meridian is linked to the solar plexus, the energy center where anxiety, worry, and overthinking build up. When blocked, you feel heavy, cloudy, and stuck as if your inner sun is hidden. ST-36 works like a fresh wind that clears the sky, calms the mind, and restores confidence. That's why many traditions saw it as a key to emotional resilience. It was said to strengthen not only the warrior's body, but his spirit. A weary fighter can keep going, but a fighter without heart is defeated. ST-36 restores that heart, reminding us that real strength doesn't just come from muscle, but from inner alignment with the flow of life. From a deeper view, ST-36 represents the root of eternal youth, not because it erases wrinkles, but because it renews the life force that fuels every cell. Youth in this sense is the ability to regenerate, to begin again, and to keep enthusiasm alive. Those who stimulate this point regularly don't just live longer, they live better with brighter eyes and steadier hearts. Taoists spoke of it as a source of longevity. When energy flows smoothly, the body can remain on earth longer in harmony with the heavens. For them, long life wasn't the goal itself, but a chance to grow the spirit, to learn, to love, to evolve. ST-36 was a tool for that growth. Even now, many who practice stimulating this point describe feeling lighter, clearer, and calmer, an effect that goes beyond the physical. It's like opening a window and letting in fresh air. The lightness is not only in the body, it's also a reminder that renewal is always possible. The less-known gift of ST-36 is that it cares for mind and soul as much as the body. It's a point of balance, a guardian of resilience, and a bridge to youth understood as inner vitality, a strength that depends not on age, but on connection to universal energy. Knowing that ST-36 is a master point of vitality is only the first step. Real change happens when you practice it daily, when you turn knowledge into ritual, and when you approach it as more than just a technique. The first lesson is to listen. It's not enough to press the point and expect instant results. Sit quietly first. Notice your energy, your emotions, your body's signals. ST-36 responds best when activated with presence, like you're opening a dialogue with your inner temple. In practice, you can use firm pressure or small circular massage with your fingers, or even a soft object like your knuckle. Spend 2 to 5 minutes on each leg in the morning to awaken your energy, or at night to release tension. While you do it, breathe deeply, imagining each inhale bringing in light and each exhale dissolving blockages. Don't treat it like a mechanical act. Treat it like lighting a candle on an altar. The second piece of advice is to pair stimulation with intention. Your body responds to the energy you give it. If you massage the point while focusing on fatigue, you reinforce that fatigue. But if you stimulate it while visualizing your vitality expanding, you open the door to that expansion. The ancients said the mind guides cool. Where your attention goes, energy flows. That means every ST-36 session can become a form of active meditation. Another key element is consistency. Don't expect one practice to transform your life overnight. The body's wisdom responds to rhythm and repetition. Just like a plant needs regular water, ST-36 reveals its gifts to those who practice with discipline. Make it part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. Over time, you'll notice your energy not just growing, but stabilizing. The fourth suggestion is to pair ST-36 with conscious lifestyle choices. This point amplifies whatever you're already cultivating. If your diet is chaotic and your life full of stress, its effect will be limited. But if you combine it with a balanced diet, good sleep, and time in nature, it becomes a real amplifier of well-being. Remember, it's linked to the digestive system, and what you eat, think, and feel all get processed there. Finally, a spiritual suggestion. Treat this point as a reminder of your inner youth. Each time you touch it, repeat a quiet affirmation. Life flows through me. I'm vitality. I'm clarity. I'm inner strength. Turn it into a ritual of spiritual remembrance. Because youth isn't measured in wrinkles or birthdays. It's measured in your ability to renew and keep your inner flame alive. Used with awareness, ST-36 isn't a secret reserved for monks or ancient doctors. It's a gift available here and now. A key that invites you to live with more presence, energy, and fullness in every moment. We've walked from the roots of ancient wisdom to the simple practice of touching a point on your body. But ST-36 is more than a physical spot. It's a symbol, a doorway linking the visible with the invisible, the material with the spiritual. When the ancients called it the point of eternal youth, they weren't talking about stopping time or freezing wrinkles. They were speaking of something far deeper, keeping alive the current of energy that animates every cell and every thought. True youth is the ability to renew, to adapt, to stay light even in the middle of life's challenges. That's what this point awakens, the memory that your body is a river of energy, not a rock condemned to wear down. We've seen that ST-36 strengthens the body, calms emotions, and uplifts the spirit. It can rekindle your inner sun when anxiety clouds it, remind you of your strength when fatigue weighs you down, and restore freshness when life feels repetitive. It's a simple, quiet key anyone can use, but it reveals its full power only when practiced with consistency and respect. The real lesson is that we don't need to search outside for what already lives inside of us. This isn't about magic formulas or secrets for a chosen few. It's about awakening the temple that is your body and learning to inhabit it consciously. ST-36 is just one example of what happens when we rediscover that every point in our body holds a mystery, and every mystery can be a bridge to the divine. Ask yourself, how would your life change if instead of chasing youth as something external, you began to cultivate it as an inner state? Maybe you'd realize you don't need more years in your life. You need more life and awareness in your years. Because true youth isn't what the mirror shows. It's the sparkle in your eyes, the strength in your voice, and the serenity in your heart. Now the choice is yours. You can let this knowledge remain just another interesting fact, or you can integrate it into your life as a daily ritual, a reminder of your regenerative power and your eternal link to the energy of the universe. If this message resonates with you, take the next step. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share the video so others can discover that the secret of vitality isn't hidden in faraway places. It's already within their own bodies. Eternal youth isn't some unreachable mystery. It's a state of consciousness that begins the moment you touch that point. And remember that life, fullness, and the divine already live inside you.